What up, what up, what up, and welcome back to I'll Figure It Out Later. My name is DollaVision. Today is Monday. We got a different topic. But if you're here on a Monday, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Rock out with your boy, man. Please add some comments. I like building the channel with you guys. We're having a lot of fun. So today we're going to talk impactful hooks, meaning this hook on this song was impactful to such culture that we are in, which is hip hop. The song or the hook, it transitioned other artists to want to either make a song similar. You know what I'm saying? You can see the impact of the song, but more so the hook. Let's pay attention. I'm talking the hook. So these are songs with hooks that were impactful to this hip hop culture, right? It's no order. I just came out with a list. You know, I'm out doing my commute. I said, then let me come out with impactful hooks list. I'm a producer. I listen to the music very detailed. So, all right, starting off, I got the Lox, Money, Power, and Respect, featuring DMX and Lil' Kim. Now, this song was released in January of 1998. So that's a lot of years ago. 98, Money, Power, Respect, right? To this day, people still resonate money, power, respect, and they're like everyday living. Not only just music artists. Like you hear Money talking songs, the respect, the power. I think they were the first to put that dynamic of being the man in a song, money, power, respect, having it all, you know, breaking it down. And the beat was fire, song was fire. That was next level for the Lox. And it was early in their career, like to have a record like that. You know what I'm saying? Featuring DMX and Lil' Kim, which was fire. Yeah, that's the first song I got. Money, Power, Respect. Money, Power, Respect by the Lox. All right. So next, I'ma say Bling Bling by B.G and the Hot Boys, right? This was 99, March of 99. This was an era where what was really like the big thing in that era. 99 it was street rap, but them saying bling bling on a song was really like talking about your ice, your jewelry, your money. Like it was the first, I believe, of that type of hook. Bling bling. Every time it was being bling, pinky ring worth about 50 bling bling. Like you just talking about your jewelry flashing. Like you're being real flashy with your jewelry. Like I think that was the first. I gotta give that to the Hot Boys. Like they, BG and the Hot Boys, Lil Wayne, Juvie, Turk, Fresh, Birdman, like the whole Cash Money. I gotta give them that starting that trend of a flashy hook talking about your jewelry. Bling Bling has to be, if not the first, I believe. Bling Bling 99. Yeah, people was probably talking about they jewelry in a verse, maybe, my chain, but the hook being about your jewelry, bling bling, your money and all of that. Nah. Hot Boys gotta be the first. All right, moving on. Taking it back a little more. Soulja Boy, Crank That. Soulja Boy. This was what? This is 07. Okay, 07. Soulja Boy started that trend of the hook being what the dance moves is for that just generation that we see. All these dance songs and dance moves. I think Soulja Boy started that with Crank That. He made the beat. Soulja Boy, you like that show? You definitely a variety of dance songs came after that. Crank That. Definitely. Use hundreds of dance songs, and we have to credit Draco to starting that trend of dance songs. The hook being what the dance moves is. Soulja Boy, he started it, man. Come on, he the first rapper to do it. Like, come on, man. We got to get at the Soulja. We got to get at the Soulja. All right, moving on. I got to give credit to the boy, man. I don't know where he be doing now, but Rick Ross, BMF, featuring Styles, 2010. This was the start of records with either like a drug dealer, old mob boss type, killer, big time guy being represented in your hook, meaning like you are that per se. Ross started it with, I think I'm Big Meech. It has to be. He has to go down as the first. Now you still hear splecks of rappers saying they're this in their, you know what I mean, songs. Rappers had the names like Noriega, Nas Escobar, like rappers had the names, but the hook being the dynamic of it, starting something, the trend of other hooks and other songs like that. Yeah, that's what this list is. Rick Ross, BMF, definitely. Now, this one, I have to give him his credit because I was thinking, I'm like, damn, who really had the first? And it changed how we hear beats and in the beat with the song, you know, and the words and all that. So this one, Jay-Z's Hard Not Life, Ghetto Anthem, right? This was the Annie song in '98. This was the Annie song. Jay-Z's Annie song. That song has to be the first where the hook of the song was a sample and it was pitched like that. It has to be the first. And I remember when I first heard it on a Clue tape. And I said to myself, that pitch, it sounded weird at first, but it was like, you thinking chipmunk when you first heard it. Can that really be like a hook, like in a song? It was like, it was so different and new. I think the culture, like we accepted it, like, nah, this is fire. Like that has to be the first, if not the first. No, I think that has to be the first, bro, because a range of other beats and songs with the high pitch was cool. Like it's cool to high pitch, and I gotta give credit to that song because that was the first I've heard a pitch sample, but it being in the hook, like let alone being a pitch sample. Pitch sampling wasn't even a thing till like and all of them got around, but high pitched hook gotta be the first. Gotta be the first. Impactful hooks. I need a list. This is just part one. I'm gonna keep this list going because this is just part one. I know there's a lot more, and I want y'all to drop in the comments. Impactful hooks. The hook was impactful to where it changed, and you see a chain of other songs because of that hook. It was that catchy that it made other songs like it. Hit the comments. That's my time. Till next time, I'll figure it out later. You could do the same or do whatever you want. It's cool. Peace.